Oh my gosh, I feel like it has been forever since we have chatted. And I know it's been 2 weeks, but a lot has happened in those 2 weeks. So I want to make sure everyone has grabbed their coffee. Let me take a little sip. Okay, so in case anyone apparently lives under a rock, you may or may not know that it is currently blizzarding. Is that a word? Blizzarding? It is snowing a lot here in the Boston area. So I know some people were apparently disappointed that they didn't get enough snow where they live. So if anyone wants any extra snow, it is still coming down here. So I am more than happy to ship it your way as we head out shortly to shovel for the 4th or 5th time. But I am very appreciative that I have a roof over my head, I am heated, I have food in my fridge, we have not lost power, so there are better things and many things to be appreciative of. And really I'm just going to focus on that snow shoveling being cross-training and just trying to put a silver lining on all of the lovely snow. And really I put myself in New England anyway, so I have no one to blame but myself. Anyway, so in the past 2 weeks, so many things have happened. One, yes, the black eye is still here. So today is day 13. I'm hoping that it's gone definitely in the next couple days. You can see that it's really getting a lot lighter now. It's much better than when I was in Disneyland, which is when it actually came to life, if you will. So it's nice it is going away. Doesn't hurt at all, it's just there. Funny thing is that I did a 16-mile race in New Hampshire on Sunday, and the race director recognized me by my eye, which I just busted out laughing. I couldn't believe it, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna lose this like way to be recognized next week, and I'm gonna be really sad about that, or not at all, because I wanted to make sure, yes, it was in my Disneyland photos, but I do not want it to be in the Disney World photos next month. Speaking of Disneyland, we went, and it was amazing. Tori and I had never been to Disneyland, and it was awesome, so we were there for the inaugural Star Wars weekend. That's why May the Sparkle be with you. Sparkly soul, make sure you pick yours up. And it was so much fun. And the metal, how cool is this? It spins. So it has the dark side, and then it has Yoda, and it like spins around. So cool. So for Disneyland, I did all 3 races. I did the 5K, the 10K, and the half. Almost a dopey, but I was okay with not doing the marathon. And Tori did the Rebel Challenge, and she made it through, didn't get swept. Awesome! She did a really good job. Disneyland, super cool, much less stressful, I would say, than Disney World, only because you don't have as many parks to get through in a certain amount of time. So it was much more laid back. You can get multiple fast passes. There are no magic bands. So there's a lot of things that were different. I'm very excited to be going to Disney World next weekend for next month, not next weekend. My costumes aren't ready yet. Next month for the Princess weekend. So Tori's going to be doing the Glass Slipper Challenge, which is the 10K and the half, and I'm going to do the 5K, 10K half. I just like keep accidentally falling on the 5K registration. It's a frozen 5K. I have to do it. And there's no marathon afterwards, so I feel like it's fine. It's not as stressful as Dopey Challenge. But we are super excited to look forward to that. Other things that have happened in the past couple weeks, very excited that I finally got back to goal. 2014 was not a good year for me and weight maintenance. It just like the weight went up, and my emotional state just went crappy down, and mentally it went down, and so nothing was gelling together, and weight came back on, which I never thought would happen. I thought like I had maintenance down, and apparently I needed this kick in the butt to learn that I didn't have it all figured out. So I spent most of 2014 fighting to get back to goal. On June 11th, I weighed in at 178. I never thought I would be back in the 170s again. And last week I was 155.6, so very happy. And I was actually 155, which is goal, before I went to Disneyland. So I was super excited to like go to Disneyland, feeling fit, feeling good mentally and emotionally, and everything was kind of gelling together, and I wasn't embarrassed in any of my photos except for how pasty white my legs were, but no one can really have control over that living in New England. There was really nothing I could do. So sorry, California, that was frightening. But I felt good. The runs were amazing. I had so much fun. I took my time out there and made sure I stopped at every character photo photo. The wife did an awesome job with my costumes. So the running part of things going well, still working with that hamstring injury, trying to recoup it so that I can be the best that I can be when Boston comes around in April. Speaking of Boston and Teddy's team, I am hosting a virtual and in-person 5K in February. So if you do the virtual, you can do it anytime in February. If you do in person, it's here in the Boston area on February 15th. I will put the link underneath the video so you can sign up and come hang out and enjoy some good Slum Brew, which is a Somerville Brewery craft beer afterwards for purchase. It's going to be awesome. So thankfully, things seem to be going pretty well. I'm trying to keep the emotions in check. I know that this time of year last year and the year before were really tough for me, so I'm trying to stay ahead of that and keeping myself in a real positive space. Because if the mental side of weight loss and weight maintenance and running and marathon training starts to go south, everything else goes south too. So trying to really work on some self-forgiveness and focusing on trying to find the positive in everything, because you know there's stressful stuff. Work can get stressful and there can be annoyances, and trying not to let it get me down and not turn into emotional eating, which is what it has done in the past. So trying to do other things in its place. So that's kind of a little wrap up of what's been going on. But don't worry, I have all of my photos in from Marathon Photo from Disneyland, so recaps are going up this week. Yay! Awesome! So everyone have a good week. If you are also dealing with Blizzard Juno, stay warm, stay safe, maybe start having some adult beverages if you need to stay warm, but either way, just be happy that we have a roof over our head. All right? Stay safe, everyone. I'll see you next week.